studio, and it's time for another Gina Ahrens Design Team Challenge. Not exactly. It's actually a collaboration. Anybody recognize that? Let's see. Is that better? Gina and Shannon Green are collaborating for, we're going to be doing 3 projects. The first one this month, and then one, I don't know, subscribe, hit the bell. You'll get an alert when I have another video because I can't remember the dates at the moment. Anyway, so Shannon has an Etsy store too, and she sells this fused vinyl. And I have, and these are scraps. You can buy scraps in her store, or you can buy her custom keepers. And so as part of the challenge, we're to take her custom keeper, this first video, and use Gina Ahrens products and decorate the cover. You can get specific covers, well, not specific. They come in all kinds of sizes, and they are movie posters for the most part, and she has some way of fusing them together so they're, I mean, it makes them a lot stiffer than just a single sheet of vinyl. And yeah, and she's turned them into these custom keepers. They're like the Traveler's Notebook. I'm not sure what size this one was. I was going to measure before I started my video. So probably, I would say 5 1/4 size for your thing by, what, 3 1/2? What size is that? Anyway, she has them in a variety of sizes. I do have another one that I've decorated already. Actually, I'm cheating. This one's decorated on the back side. Okay. Like this. See, I did this one a long time ago, and that's just acrylic paint, and it's holding up pretty well. I mean, I think I did it at least in like November or something. Anyways, and you can, well, that one's not inserted, but you can, she has these elastics, you can put them in, see, like this, holds your different signatures. Anyway, so the challenge is, the first challenge is to decorate the cover. Now this one was covered in facial hair. Pretty sure that's what it was. She does have what's called prime cuts or premium cuts. And you can pick that she's worked around a specific design that she saw on the billboard. And those are a little bit more expensive. I just took a random one and I got facial hair. So that's why that one got painted. I like this one. Okay, this is actually upside down. I've already done it. I'm just not showing. You'll see the process next, I swear. Okay, so yeah, I kind of like this one. So I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to completely cover it. And if you want to see the video for that one, I'll put it way down at the bottom behind everything else. But I'm going to put Shannon's Etsy store link and Gina's Etsy store link. And the different design team members are also creating videos, and they will be down there as well. And now I'm going to insert the footage of creating the cover. I hope you like it. Alright, so I'm using Gina's stencil. Goddess, I believe, is the name. I'll put a link below so you can go straight to it if you would like. Also remember, there is a coupon code for Gina's store. I'll put that link below as well, so you can use that. But yeah, this technique is inspired by Seth Apter. I have some really, really old gold embossing powder that belonged to my mother, and I've tried every way to get it to work, and nothing has worked. It just doesn't stick to the embossing pad stamp stuff, and it's really coarse. And Seth Apter said you could emboss with matte medium, so that's what I'm going to attempt. And then it appears to be sticking for now. That's good. No, it works. As you can see, I missed a few spots. If you don't have it juicy enough, it really doesn't go through the stencil. So we'll have to do those spots again. But I figured I would get this other done. Now, if you take a heat tool to matte medium, it does kind of bubble, but this gold already was super textured, so I figured it would be fine. It's just got a lot of texture. And don't you just love watching it change? Alright, so I'm going to put the stencil back over. Try and line it up as best I can. And get that spot on her forehead. And fix her nose. Yeah, don't think I had quite enough on there. So we're going to do a little bit more. Make it juicier. Now we've got some big splodges. Yeah. Alright. So you'll see when I pour it off, her nose is kind of messed up. So we will take a tool to that and fix that. You can always scrape it off. The forehead, you know, it is what it is. It won't be as noticeable, but the nose needs assistance. So yeah, I'm taking the closest sharp object I have, which is my dip pen, and just kind of scraping that off a little bit. There we go. Alright, that looks better, right? Okay, so I started and forgot to turn the camera on, probably. So I thought I'd show you a little bit. The wet and tear technique on tissue paper, and this is done on tissue paper, helps it dissolve into the background a little bit better, or disappear. And that is my plan, to make this disappear so that I can see the Custom Keeper cover better. Oh, and inside her Custom Keeper, she has instructions on how to restring, so that when you create on it, you can have the string off and out of the way. Now, I've learned to really make the tissue disappear, you have to be quite generous with the matte medium. And I think I could have been even more generous on this. But I give it a good coat. Make sure there's some on there, and then stick this down. And then just really get it wet with the matte medium. Now, her Custom Keepers, they have sort of a texture when she fuses them. And each billboard is kind of different. So this one has a lot of texture. So I want to really work at getting good connection and really soaked in, because I don't want to lose the background. So I'm rubbing it really good, trying to get it all down on there. And then it dawns on me, I'm using matte medium over gold. So I take just a baby wipe and wipe off the raised areas of the gold so it'll still be shiny. And I'm still, I decide, I'm worried because it's so cloudy looking. I decide to just go right up to the edge of the gold, and so I'm just peeling the rest of that tissue off around the edges. It's all still really wet. And then use my finger to push it down as much as possible into that texture. Kind of a messy, sticky process. So here it is dry, and I do have some gloss medium, which I didn't think about at the time, so we're going to go over it with gloss to make it shiny like the vinyl. And just give it an extra coat. And I'm still pushing, even though the underlayer is dry, still pushing, trying to get it to just sink right in. Sorry about my head. Alright, so now it's dry. It's pretty see-through. Just trying to rotate it so you can see the shine of the gold, and then we're going to rethread this thing. So I was having a hard time putting that loop back through, but I don't remember which YouTuber demoed this, but they have like these dental floss threaders things, and you get them in the health and beauty section next to all the dental floss, and it works to thread things through that are kind of stubborn. And then I'm following her instructions on how to re-string my custom keeper. There we go, not too hard. Okay, so I do that and look at it. Checking it out, see if it moves. Then I put that over it and it's white. Yeah, that's not gonna work. We gotta change the color. So I have this, I don't even know what this is. It was part of a gift pack. I'm assuming it's like a watercolor. It's called Egyptian Gold from colorart.com. But it wasn't enough to color my string. Plus, it's obviously a watercolor-based sort of product. So I'm pulling out some of my other paint, and yeah, old craft paint gets thick. This brown one isn't as old, but it's still thick. Lid must not have been on very good. Then I decide I want the shimmer, so we're going to add a little gold to that. There we go. Now we have string that's a little bit better color and messy hands. Alright, so remember the links will be down below to Shannon Green's store and Gina Ahrens' store and the other design team members that are also doing videos, so check them out. And remember Margel 15. I couldn't even remember my own coupon code. Margel 15 will get you a 15% discount at Gina's store. And I hope you liked that video. If you did like it, please hit like. Feel free to share, comment, and if you'd like to see more from me, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.